That button has been pushed.
It's pushed.
Okay,
That's not
yep,
good.
It's starting. All right, copy video. Let's see here.
Thought I had.
Right here.
Thought I had time.
Let's post this on my server.
Excellent.
At spectators. Time for two.
Oh, thank you. I definitely needed to get more REM. Thank you, Estelle. Oh wait, you're Anseal right now.
How long have we been running this campaign now?
2 years? 2 years.
Yes.
Over 2 years, actually.
Over 2 years. All right, cool. So we can get a start here. Now, somebody want to fill in Ashenice on where you guys left off last time. Let me move you to where the party is. I think Ring Dancer was. Who was carrying Ashen's body? I think Ring Dancer was.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember last session was the one where you introduced the new character, but I mistook it for an NPC. And then later, when I realized it was the new character, then all of the evasiveness and not talking about themselves made 100% more sense.
Yeah.
I missed something.
It's fine.
I just had a sudden anxiety thing happen.
Oh no, it's absolutely
because it's like, you know, when you walk into a classroom and everybody turns to look at you.
So last session, a new.
No, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. It was
Last
more
time,
amusing because I had a reaction where I'm like, I'm gonna be hostile to this NPC. Oh, this is gonna be PC. I would definitely not be hostile to it if it was a PC.
I was like, why are you being mean to me?
Whoops.
So the last time when that the Griffin had come up, and then from there had actually been a small brief fight with some shadows who were poking and prodding people and making strength damage, and it was not a fun experience overall. That being said, it seems that
you need to figure out how to make things that are cool without, draining all the.
now it seems
But
that
then a bomb came along and I whipped it. I whipped it good.
The new Griffin
I keep doing that, and I should stop.
The new Griffin in tow seemed to partway through that fight help out by doing certain channeling, while infuriating me through most of it, saying, "I wonder how this is going to play out."
Yes,
just doing what he does.
Yes,
and being really slightly evasive, and it's not that he's being evasive. He just he does that thing where he will continually ask you, "Well, what do you think?" to every question. One might consider that somewhat annoying on a philosophical level, but that's how he was. Ring Dancer had been carrying Ash and Isa's body with you guys as you guys traveled, and in doing so, partway through, I believe that there was a noticing of things from the upper head of the party.
Yeah, in fact, I thought we had. Didn't I say something to them?
Yes, there was some brief you guys had noticed them. There was a brief hello, and then there was some murmuring in some language, and the person who can there was somebody in the party who I believe could was able to hear that language. In which case you heard one of them saying, "You want the little one?" and the other one saying, they're gonna put up a fight, and the other one's like, I don't know. Like they're just kind of sleepily talking to each other. That's where we are now. I'm wondering if you guys are going to do something about that, or if you guys are just gonna listen to them talk.
That's right. I recall what happened. Yes, we had approached a big dragon thing, and then we're waiting for next session to see if something was going to happen.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
That next time is now.
Oh, never mind. Stay tuned after these important messages.
Yes. All right.
Apologize for being late. Am I the last one to show?
Yep. We just went over the last time on Dragon Ball Z, so you're perfect.
Okay, cool.
Time. If you remember what happened last time. Also, we're streaming.
Yeah. Oh, outstanding.
Indeed.
What the buck is up, everybody?
Sup?
Look
All
at that.
of 3 people are watching us right now.
I know. It's a larger audience than we normally have.
Yeah, I shared the link too.
You fool!
I don't know if any of them are watching, but
That's why I have trust issues. Well, if anybody in the Pony Finder server is watching, you could feel free to pop down to the voice chat and listen along in real time if you want.
Ooh.
You'd be missing out on all the fancy battle noises and things, but
Why would we do that?
yes.
Only silly people do that. Hero Lab, load faster. Oh, it loaded. Yay!
huzzah!
Huzzah, indeed!
There we
There's
are.
an update for Pathfinder! No, I actually don't want it right now. Pretty sure it's not going to give me anything I really
So,
need.
question for you guys. You guys heard this thing. What are you doing?
I mean, I'm checking what languages I have.
We know they're speaking Draconic.
Yes, so do I know that? Let's find out.
Orion didn't translate exactly what they said, but he said something to the effects of "get ready to fight."
Yeah, little spout shall call out. We can do this the friendly way or the hard way. It'd be really nice if we didn't have to waste both of our times.
There's more murmuring and grumbling as if the dragons are talking to each other. Who here speaks the Draconic language?
Dr. Orion does.
Then you'd get almost like a roll your eyes statement of, I think they just want to get at the horde. Another one? Yeah. And both of these.
What to get? What?
Yeah. Let me.
Orion will ask the party, "Are we here for their horde?"
Huh? They have a horde?
They do.
I will put that on the map. Yes, they do. There's
Dead
lots
noise.
there's lots
Is it
of
something that will help the ponies outside? Or was it griffins?
Look,
It's been a while, I forgot.
Oh god, suddenly comically large coins!
Yeah. Not to scale.
That's a lot of gold.
I mean, I'm going to assume that they crushed the dragon, and that's the end of that.
And counter over. That was it.
Man,
I'm not done
they were done in by greed.
I'm not done with the
GM, quick question. Do you happen to remember if Orion drank his mutagen during last session? Because I know it's still same day. Wait, no. We cured all of our negatives, and
slept.
Dr. Orion passed out a bunch of potions, and it's the following day because we rested, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, then Orion has not drank his
mutagen.
You hear the griffin behind you kind of tut and clack his beak a little bit. Clack, clack. Quite the pickle. What are you going to do?
We just want to go past. You can keep your gold and stuff. Unless we fight. Do you really want to fight? You don't have to fight.
This one kind of gets up, yawns, and looks over here, and he just kind of like comes this way. The other one kind of.
I'll point out, Little Spout has been speaking nothing but common. Yeah, she does not know dragon words.
This one just glares at you a little bit. There's more of a rumbling, and for those who can understand Draconic, he simply says, "Then you can go around." And he points this way.
Oh,
okay. Orion, did he say that in common or Draconic?
Draconic.
Okay.
Oh, well then Little Spout has no idea, except he's pointing, sort of.
Then Orion will wave his wing at the dragon and say, "Thank you," in Draconic. Then he looks to the party.
What did he say?
They're not going to eat us so long as we're not here for their horde, and he says we can go that way. And Orion points to the north.
Oh, well, I mean, they're not pillaging the countryside, so we don't really have to worry about them, I guess.
I mean, yeah, if they're going to be friendly, we have no reason to fight them. How nice, something is actually friendly.
Have a nice nap.
Orion asked the dragon who spoke to us, "Are you thirsty?"
He growls at you. Your griffin friend just kind of smiles. Ooh, this will get interesting.
He says no.
Thirsty.
Oh, you have a friend. Hi, friend.
And
Oh, you didn't see the other one? Yeah, there's two of them.
Oh, he was hiding around the corner. He's got a bigger horde than the other one.
Yeah, it's because she's female.
That's a nice horde.
Little Sprout raises a hoof using all of her.
She got alimony from the other guy's horde.
So I'm saying Little Sprout's going to use all of her amazing matrimonial knowledge to know. You really shouldn't compare their horde sizes. That might make them upset.
There's a threatening snap from this one up here.
He's not thirsty.
And they didn't look thirsty. If they looked thirsty, I would have given them a drink.
Now, going down this hallway, for those who are going down this way, there does seem to be scorch marks up and down the sides of this wall, as well as some choice skeletons here and there. More as you get up toward this way.
I think other people tried to get their horde.
It's almost like going like there's more and more skeletons the further down you go this way, and scorched earth and that like.
Oh, I see.
Or we're on the way to a bigger dragon ear dragon that's down this direction.
Possible. Boy, I can't wait to find out.
Ansel, you moving?
Are any of these skeletons someone Orion recognizes?
You could give me a perception check.
I don't know. Can you recognize someone from their skeleton?
Dr. Orion probably can. He's been around a lot of skeletons.
I would say I'd probably have to roll a medical check to do that.
I haven't seen it before.
So you could throw my entire family as skeletons in front of me, and I'd be like, "Well, that's just morbid." But
I would say if you're a genius adventure doctor, you could look at a skeleton and be like, "Wait, I know what this is," and work it out.
Bruh, who do you think you're talking to? This is Dr. Orion.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay. All right. So, GM, what do you say?
I say, what is your perception check?
Yeah, that was my idea, not his. His idea was different.
That was less than good.
Well, you're looking at this skeleton. Yep. That definitely looks like somebody you know. Many people, pretty much everybody you know, because it's a skeleton. And
because they all have skeletons.
Oh, okay. This looks a lot like everybody you know.
This looks like Mr. Bones, is what I'm getting.
Actually, now you think about it, it looks like you a little bit.
Yeah.
Man, out of all the skeletons I've ever seen, that's definitely one of them.
All the skeletons of the world, that's definitely a skeleton.
That is most certainly a skeleton.
Who in this group is our scout?
This would be Anziel, I believe.
That would be correct.
It's true.
Okay.
It's true.
I mean, when I'm not just doing it, I guess.
Oh yes.
I usually stay in the back simply because if stuff comes up behind us, I'll be able to detect it faster than most people.
I also completely forgot to bring Thumbtack's tiny ass icon with you guys.
Who's Thumbtack? We only know of Pushpin.
Oh yeah, Pushpin.
Whichever.
He's on.
Unless he.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
All right. But
Little Sprout will protect her fellow small person.
If you guys want to give a perception, I'm not going to stop you. I know there's scouting going on.
Scouting. God.
That's not as good as the last one.
I see everything.
Little Spout, that's a pretty decent perception check there.
Nice. I will start answer. You fail to notice that there's a cracked femur, and you step on it. It's pretty nasty.
You fool! That will be the end of us all.
Little Spout, you notice things, with things that need to be whispered. How about that?
Also, I've realized, why am I not pink? I am literally a little Lashtaden. I should totally be pink. Pink! So pink.
You were.
Just mix blood in with your white coat. It'll be pink for sure.
Pink. Oh, I meant like my pingies are now pink.
Oh, yeah, no, my pinks are a good color for me.
Yes, see? And look, it matches her dress. Ah.
All right. From the back, you hear your griffin friend looking toward Ring Dancer with Ash and Ice on her back, and he just kind of goes, "Why do you carry her around?" "Because we're gonna bring her back." And he kind of looks over to tilt his head. I could help you with that. Why didn't you just ask? He's just like smiling, being all quirky. Well, can you? And she kind of like drops her. Bonk. Ash and Ice, you're dropped.
Dead noises.
David, I will send you a screenshot. How about that?
Oh no, screenshots. Who does that?
Yeah, DM you a screenshot rather. To your question.
This is why I don't trust DMs.
I know.
Yeah, never trust direct masters.
Ring Dancer just kind of like looks confused at this whole thing. Magic's dumb. Oh, yes, it is quite, huh? Why do you think that? I don't care. Can you just bring her back? I don't know. Can I? She face huffs. He does seem to be fiddling around though and looking in his bag. Oh dear, oh dear. What? And she shakes up a little bag, what looks to be some kind of...
Little Spout, while looking basically north, boop, that away, will gasp with alarm and draw out her watery whip and beat a poor rock that definitely had it coming.
Why'd you do that?
I don't.
It knows what it did. She says.
I don't think we really. I don't think we really do the question. I don't think we really do the questioning thing a little spout all that much.
But with no questions, there are no answers.
I think that even with questions, there will not be answers.
Hawk from the back there, as you guys have dubbed him, continues his thing after a brief pause from hearing this whip crack and the thing blow up. Just says, oh, well, as I was saying, I don't seem to have all the materials I need. Look, I've got some. He holds up like what looks to be a half amount of what he might need to do such things.
Do you need more diamond dust?
Do you have some?
I mean, when does somebody not need more diamond dust?
No, I don't have some. But...
How much did we pick up from the spooky boy we killed last time? His second death gave us a lot of shiny
for restoration spells.
Don't mind me, la 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 la.
1 sec, I'm checking how much I have.
Oh God. Okay. So, Little Spout shall squint off into the darkness. Squint. And then she shall suddenly burst of speed, charge upwards for no apparent reason. She will click-clack her hoofsies for extra speed, because she can do that. It's not even fair, really.
Which direction are you going?
What are you even doing?
Going this way and up, as in towards the ceiling.
You do that.
Okay.
And bonk.
And it's like, this is literally, yeah. So she has the whip out, which is why she whipped the rock. Because you can't just summon the whip to summon the whip. You have to actually attack something. It's like, okay, I attack that rock. Oh, well. Take that rock.
Dumb rock!
You had it coming.
I have 1,000 GP worth of diamond dust.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I can't believe Little Spout pulled an Orion.
I mean, you don't. I know you haven't been with the party very much, but it's more like you pulled a Little Spout, which she keeps doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty standard for Little Spout.
Yeah, this is why I said I don't know if we question what she does. Because she's always going off on her own, or doing or hatching plans, or To be honest,
Wickedly awesome plans. You can't argue.
Are we in
Uh-huh.
combat with the dragon?
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I mean, it literally has on the sheet what it is.
Yeah, I mean.
We can literally see what they're doing.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh,
Also, isn't your like favorite enemy that Anseal or something? Like, was that one of your? It's like, yeah, you know.
You finally get to use it. Woo!
Sweet.
I think it is. Let me double check that that's set up.
It bothers me that you don't know.
Wait. Yes. Dragon is my second favorite.
Yeah, then you know that these are dragons. Like.
No, I know that these are dragons.
But we haven't seen them yet, or at least they're not on the map.
Well, the two that you'd seen before.
Little Sprout saw eyes, hunting eyes, glaring
Wait,
at her. And then she was like, I'm going to suddenly approach it with my whip out so that I can start beating the hell out of it.
And in
Because
doing
that's the
so,
thing that I do.
I mean, I know you don't watch JoJo, do you?
No!
Okay.
Right. Let's see if my my battle music will cooperate with me here. How about that?
I mean, I do know some
Hey.
memes. I'm not even entirely sure if they came from JoJo.
I mean, the I can't beat you up unless I approach you meme is
Ah, yes, that was actually the one I was thinking of. Are you
okay,
approaching me? Yes, I am approaching you. I can't beat you up unless I approach you.
Yes.
I mean, that's literally what Little Sprout is doing.
Yes.
I need to be a little
There's-
closer.
And the specific character was also like they kind of did a thing where it's like, oh, are you going to approach me? And anybody who tried to approach him failed to.
Approach him?
Everybody roll.
Yes.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah, the initiative.
how did I manage to miss that? I don't know, but I have a big button. Yeah.
you triggered it.
Oh no! I triggered the GM's trap card. No.
You need to roll this for Mr. Thumbtack because he's still.
Truly, this is the worst possible scenario.
I'm still rolling people's too. 11, and then we have Ring Dancer. Ring Dancer. Where is she? There she is. She gets a +1. Look at that. She's very special. Oh dear, that seems about right. What's her dex? Hold on. Fantastic. And then this guy's also gets to go. Who actually, I think I have his thing in here. Do I? Yeah, I do. Cool. We roll it. Alright, give me a second. NPCs and whatnot. All the enemies. I forgot about the NPCs. Bonk. There we go. Alright, is that everybody now?
I believe so.
You have my initiative.
Little Spout is in there, yes. But I'm going to take your first action of you flying up as a thing. Well, I guess he was more than aware. So for initiative, I can unhide him from this layer. Yay! Because he's certainly going to make himself known this turn. Bonk.
Yay!
And as you start flying up, he takes a small step this way.
I mean, I would use numbers on the flying thing, but I've like kind of gone past the numbers because of how high he is.
How high did you go again?
I mean, I can move 60 feet.
So did you go up the full 60 feet or what? That's what I'm asking.
I mean, wait. When you're flying straight up, it's at half speed, isn't it?
It is for normal flight. I'm not sure about magic flight.
I don't think they make a difference.
Yeah, it still requires flight checks and things like that. So
that would just be 30 feet.
30 feet, huh?
However, my fly is good enough that I can't fail to do that thing.
You what?
Oh, wait. I fly up at... Okay. I could theoretically fail this. So embarrassing. I did not fail this. That was a fly check.
A fly check. Very nice. All right. Let's see.
Flying straight up is 20. And I was like, oh, now technically I could fail that.
Well, you are there, so it is going to do this maneuver. Going this way, and you're a small creature, right?
I sure am. Though, is it moving?
It is. It's going to move this way, and
Oh, what? What? You mean it goes
Yeah.
directly into my whip?
Or it hasn't been your turn in combat yet. Attacks of opportunity.
I have
your
combat
turn.
reflexes. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's fair.
So I whip it. I whip it good. Da-da-da-da-da.
Does this need to
the first
do
one,
anything
obviously.
against spell?
No, because it's water. It's just it's magical bludgeoning damage. That is what it does.
Fantastic. The first
No
one,
spell resistance.
the first one does hit that.
I had a feeling that using fire might not be advisable.
Against something red? What? Okay.
I mean, if this was Everglow, it could be red and then spit acid at you.
Well, your mark makes itself known as you smack it. A couple scales go flying off. It did not seem to like that very much. However, it's going to continue its turn and now use its crush maneuver. As it kind of just falls on you.
Is it trying to land on me?
Yeah, it has.
That's just rude.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked. You're a small creature, right? You need to give me a reflex save really quick, actually. So there's more than likely a chance.
Oh no, my weakness.
Oh dear. Yes, you are more than capable of. Yeah, pretty much. As he lands on the ground before you guys with an ear-splitting roar.
How high up was he?
He was 60 feet up. Well.
Okay, does he take damage
well,
from diving at the ground?
He just kind of fell from the ground, or from the fell like trying to fall on top of a.
Yeah, so does he take falling damage?
How much does that?
Because he's 60 feet up.
That would be 66. So he could make an athletics check.
Wow, 66 damage. Wow.
It's 1d6 per 10 feet.
I know, I'm making a joke about 6'6".
Yeah.
Acrobatics, right?
Yes. That could reduce it a little bit.
How do DCs for that work, actually? I'm not actually too familiar with.
I'm sure falling at something like a DC per 5 feet or something.
Some fall bases.
No, it actually isn't, depending on how far you fall. It's just that you only stop 10 feet of falling, and that's it.
Oh,
fantastic.
And the rest of it still applies. So anyway, give me that acrobatics check. So much acrobatics. You can't even handle it.
It was a 16, so what would that be?
That's not terribly good, but actually it might be good enough.
What do you roll?
16.
Yep, DC 15 to ignore the first 10 feet.
Woo! So he takes 5d6.
Wonk.
Why are we cheering for that?
Oh.
I mean, I'm trying to be a polite combatant. I mean, you could imagine Little Sprout whipping him as he goes past. He crashes to the ground, and then she just brings up her hooves and just like a little golf clop, 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 clop.
Seal.
She's not looking, totally smug.
What was that?
It is now my turn, correct?
It is.
Cool. Well.
Also, does that ability specifically let him land right side up, or is he now also prone?
It's like it's a literal ability just called Crush.
Okay, so he specifically does not fall prone. Cool. Okay, that's what I was just checking.
I am going to attack.
With your bow, I take it, right?
Yes, my longbow.
Oh boy.
Who does that?
Go for it.
Yes. That was another thing I was going to point out, but,
you start taking out your bow. He does get his attack of opportunity on you. Because you are within 15 feet of his bite attack. Look at that.
The biting shall continue until morale improves.
You shall get bit. Bite. 24.
Better bit than lit, I guess.
I guess I should unhide this, huh? It's 24. Damage 16 if that hits.
Why not bit?
It does not hit.
Does not hit. All right. So he doesn't hit as you dodge his lunge forward as he goes to snap at you. The first one would hit. Second one hits and confirms. Third one also. Hang on, let me check the third one. I don't think that one does.
I'm gonna say 23 hits. He does not have good armor class.
23 does not hit.
Does a 25 hit? Because those are all +2.
No.
Okay. And +2 to damage on all of those as well.
Oh god.
All right, give me the total there. Also, describe your critical hit for me because that's important.
Well, dragons typically. Oh, you already did the sums.
I'm trying to help.
Just aiming for the mouse when he bit at me, because that would be the easiest spot to actually damage it. Is inside their mouth.
Your face is in my grill.
You pulled a brave.
Want me to clean it?
You pulled a what's not Braveheart, Aragon, and or whatever. I forgot what movie it was, but yes, the arrow goes in. 2 more dragon moves. 9. What's the total on that? Oh, 47. Fantastic.
Over 2 hits, in case there's DR involved.
Yes. And yes, it does seem like part of that did not affect it as it probably should. Star Dancer.
I mean, that's what crits are good for.
See, so dragon came out of nowhere.
But not nowhere from the ceiling.
I wasn't speaking, but yes.
Boop. I believe 6 would be the appropriate number. I have fixed my flight height.
It needs missiles to the face.
I mean, doesn't everybody?
Ouch. Missiles to the face. Well, you got to give me that concentration or caster level check to overcome its spell resistance. Which
already included.
16.
29.
You go to 29. Very nice. You go to start your spell, and they all do seem very capable of impacting.
That is a lot of force damage. But that was also a 5th level spell.
Yep.
Go for it. You already have the damage there. You got your macros down, dude.
I mean, it's really nice to have, ready macros.
Uh-huh.
And
I approve strongly.
And the dragon seems to go down.
It has flopped over?
Yeah, it's flopped over.
Snake up dragon.
Mr. Mr. Griffin on the back over here seems to just be kind of blinking that way. Huh. That was interesting, wasn't it? Ring Dancer kind of blinks. Yeah. I guess. He seems to just be kind of readying himself now, looking down as he starts hearing shifting. Little Spout.
Little Spout squints at it, trying to determine if it's actually down or not. And also, it's very important. Was this the girl dragon or the boy dragon?
You may have to look up its skirt to find out.
You can certainly give me
one.
You can certainly give me a more in-depth perception roll if you would like to figure that out on your turn.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, it's a lizard. You have to basically do a medical examination.
A medical examination,
does it have
really
a masculine or a feminine coagula?
Yeah, seriously, that's not even a thing. It's really hard to tell with lizards, just saying. I mean, Little Spout's just trying to see if if it looks like the one that she knew was a boy and which one she knew was a girl. If it is one of the two that she was dealing with. Is it one of the two that she was dealing with?
Earlier,
Yes.
it did seem to be like a different dragon.
Oh, it's a different dragon. Woo! Little Sprout feels less guilty. Although, I mean, she was also feeling very righteous, because, like, if the dragons, like, came in and tried to attack after they had so nicely decided not to murder things, then they deserved everything they got.
What book is the Master Magic Missile again from, Liz?
Tactics of Everglow.
That's the one.
Little Sprout shall announce this fact. Oh, it's not the same dragon. That's good.
The text is right there. Greater is...
And Little Sprout will fly closer to the ground. I think over here. And she shall crack her whip smartly. Just to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have not confirmed that problems have been properly whipped.
Mm-hmm.
Did we just kill a baby?
I mean, dragons are supposed to be huge, right?
Yes. And speaking of dragons here, this one, a little too far here.
I mean,
I just need to move things around.
Yes.
This one's moving here. Taking a nice deep breath. Seems like they were kind of waiting for this little ambush here.
Oh, is that one of the ones that we were dealing with before?
Yep.
Hi! Wave.
Now let me see right here just to make sure.
Your friend attacked first!
Alright, so there is a fiery breath of... Oh, hang on, he's got to step forward just a little bit more. There we go, because he can.
Let me get a little closer.
Yep. There's a fiery breath outwards. Now let me grab the cone of fire.
No, no, not the cone of shame.
Yes, the cone of shame. And this is also where I agree with David that these little cone things are just the greatest.
I mean, they really are.
What's the keyword for those cones?
Just slap it down. Yep,
Yeah.
that's the cone.
All right, let me grab it. There he is.
For Pathfinder 2. Hooray! Turns out cones are still cones. Doesn't really matter what system you're using.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, if it lets me select it anyways.
Even if I, for some reason, wanted to play 5e, I could still use the cones.
Yep, that's
Why would you
one.
do that?
He's just doing this right from here. So, fantastic. Bonk. It's small now. You just wait. All right.
Image. Oh,
that's
we all
not
get a
fitting
taste.
on the squares properly.
Yes, until it fits in the squares, I will keep making it larger or smaller. I guess it's a little.
I mean, I was gonna say.
Quick question: does my dead body have a certain amount of HP before it's burned to a crisp?
I think it needs to get a little wider on the right side. Like it should be 10 feet across at the end there, and it's not 10 feet across at the end there, or the beginning, for that matter.
Like I'm gonna have a
one
body
step
to
larger.
back.
Yup. Does look like it needs to be just a little bit larger in that case. At least a square, maybe. These
I keep wanting to like touch it and help, but I can't.
This is.
Hey, Ducky.
What's up, buddy?
I'm gonna have a body to come back to, right?
No guarantees.
Oh my!
Oh God, it vanished.
Hang on.
Technically, if we save a toenail or a nose here, we.
To be perfectly clear, how big of a cone was it again?
60 feet.
Yeah, so it hits everybody.
Yep. Okay. Cool. That works. The point was made.
Yes.
All right. I need reflex. I need reflex saves from everybody except for Thumbtack, who is in Little Spout's bag right now.
Alrighty.
See, Little Spout is the best protector. Best protector.
All right, here we go. It's my good save. No, wait, it's not.
That was the opposite of a good save.
I know, right? Weird.
I only rolled a 14.
Anseal, do you have evasion?
I'll take a 10.
I
You
don't
need to
know.
check for
Do
that.
I?
No, I rolled and I got a 10.
Wait, what level am I? 13. Let me check that really quick.
Yeah, seriously, you only have a +3 reflex?
Let me check.
Rolled a 4. Probably isn't going to get much better.
No. It's still that. I'm just looking at my.
Oh, I do have evasion. Holy crap, that's somewhat cool. Ha!
As far as I'm aware,
It should be-
I don't have magical dodge flames. And being made of water doesn't give me any fire resistance, which
I
just
forgot
really
that was a
burns me.
thing.
Knew I should have cast fire. As soon as I saw the burn stuff, I'm like, fire resistance, and then I didn't.
Wait, what
I
do I
just
have
kinda
that gives me
limbo
a
out of the way of
penalty
the
to my
game.
dex? Because I'm having a penalty from something.
Your size?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have anything against fire?
Anyway, no, I definitely take it. My saves are apparently bad, since one person has apparently a 23 for your save, which is
Yes.
more than twice my save bonus.
I have a dumb dexterity score, that's why.
Yeah. He's
Wait,
like min-max his
Who
fucking
has it?
dexterity.
Oh God, 23. Look at that. I thought I was sporting a 19.
My dexterity is a 30 right now.
Has everybody rolled?
Yeah.
All right. If
My
you-
defenses are just garbage with this character, and I think nothing can
Oh,
make it
cold
better.
resistance, which has never come up.
Lysander, Little Spout, and Anseal all make the save. So if you don't have evasion, take half this damage. If you do, you obviously take none. Everybody else, you're gonna take the full amount. So prepare yourselves for this because here it comes.
Seriously, I need to get a ring of evasion.
Yeah. All right, and this is all fire damage. So if you guys have various DRs or whatever, know that would apply to fire damage.
I have resistance to many things, but fire is not one of them.
64 damage. As he
All
breathes
right.
out a breath of flames, ash and ice, you are looking more like ash than ice.
Oof.
That's one way to break the ice.
Little Spout's ears flip back against her head because it's literally being blown in the wind of the flames. Wow! What? Ah! That's done!
Man, that's hot.
You're getting it next, you know. You! Point.
I don't know about you guys, but this fight seems to be dragging on.
These dragons certainly have tipped the scales in their favor.
Thumbtack hates all of your puns as... Oh, he was in...
Well,
Little
I'm
Spout
glad
Square.
Thumbtack cut the tail end of the argument.
Alright, I have to keep Thumbtack on Little Spout Square because that's where he is. And he poks out of Little Spout's tiny, probably slightly on fire bag. Blows out one of the tiny flames. Oi! Kind of looks that way. Oh, he's probably the
Don't
other one.
worry, I'm okay.
Where's he at? And he hops out and he goes this way. He seems to be getting himself behind a small nook.
Can we leave him here?
Oh boy, another one. All right.
Is that like the opposite of he followed me home? He didn't follow me home. Could I not keep him?
This one comes right around to here. Look at that. And look at this. Everybody's so perfectly in a conular shape.
Oh no. Is he taking a deep breath?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he's
no.
Is he
Oh,
shitting
no.
it out of his ass?
Oh no. Oh yeah.
I mean, I would point out for this one, Little Spout literally can't be hit if he wants to hit everybody else. He's actually too close.
For a cone?
Yes, even if it spreads upwards, it would not actually get to her in time.
Oh yeah, you're up in the air. 20 feet, right?
Yes, there are 4 squares between me and the ground. I was breathing from way down the corner, so it's like, yeah, it got up to me really easily.
Now, this dragon here does have the option to actually do this. So let's see. This is 50, 45.
Yeah, no, he can very easily hit all his friends and his other buddy, but I'm sure he doesn't care about the fire.
Bonk. Look at that. Is that better? Is that better, Little Spout? Did you want this? Actually, let's see.
Tier?
5, 10 up, 15 up, 20 up, 30 up. Yeah, and then it should be able to reach all the way down.
I think that like literally goes like licking at Little Spout's hooves.
Lick. Should be.
It's so warm.
Once again, I require your support and reflex save.
So I mean, it's gonna come from.
Oh, that was awful.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I rolled a 3. Come on.
Yeah, here is where it's going to actually reach Little Spout's height, and it's already past Little Spout, so Little Spout will just see the flames go up past her. Ooh.
He could still.
That's a thing.
Well, he's trying to get everybody, so I mean, if that's still just out, he's gonna just right up here because he can, and he could still reach Ring Dancer and Hawk, I believe.
Still went past her.
You'd be in line. 5, 10, 15, 20. You're 20 feet up on your thing, so this would be 25 feet.
Yeah, there's 20 feet between me and the ground. That's directly underneath me.
Mm-hmm. This goes
So
25.
right here is when it hits 25. That's when it would hit Little Spout.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Little Spout actually had scheming in her mind when she chose that spot. She wasn't expecting the one in the back, though.
That's fair. Well, he can't
She was
back
not.
anymore into the corner that he's in, so that's fair.
Boom, right up against the wall.
Yes.
Why are you so close and yet so annoyingly in the air?
Star Dancer, Orion, Anziel, you guys make the saves so far. I'm still needing saves from looks like Steady Shoot.
Wait, which save is this? Is this the same save?
This is a new flame.
Wait, did Star Dancer make the save too?
Star Dancer did make the save, yes.
Right. Star Dancer rolled a save. If that's what you're asking.
I can't fail this then. The save on the.
You can roll an at 1.
I was gonna say, it is a saving throw. You can always fail a saving throw.
5% chance to fail your saving throw.
Yep.
That's like, I can't miss one. Damn it.
That is true.
Yeah.
Unless I roll a 1, I cannot fail.
Let's see. And then this, I don't. Is Thumbtack actually in the range for this? Yeah, I think he is. That would be part of the cone. Alright, Thumbtack has to roll it too. What's Thumbtack's reflex save here? Thumbtack.
Wait, does Thumbtack? Because it's doing
Yeah, I suppose it
this.
Yeah.
Which is actually not Thumbtack.
Alright, well, yeah. He's pulling a little spout here and just being like, whoo! He's like holding out a tiny marshmallow, you know?
Clearly, this dragon thinks that Pinprick or
Ooh, this is a good round of saves.
Pipsqueak or whatever his name is
Steady.
is definitely what's it called? Is definitely a big threat, which is why he's saving him for last.
Cross not unsure of which one to beat
Anyway,
up
I'm
first.
pretty sure 18 fails. So
Yes. I don't know why I'm
Damage.
calculating something.
basically impossible for me to succeed this.
So damage-wise, obviously, if you had rolled a success, you're taking half unless you have evasion. Don't take any. People who failed, 49 damage to you.
All right. Do we round up or down?
Always round down.
Alrighty.
You can do it, yeah.
Let me just make sure that I'm getting the right HP amount on Hawk here before I start doing things. Oh yeah, he's definitely.
Why couldn't it be snow dragons? It's never snow dragons.
And that was minus this initially because he failed the first save, and he also failed the second save. Poor guy. Alrighty. Orion, it is your turn. Hi, Orion.
Orion is going to nope out of here and gulp. He's going to go poof, disappear.
I laugh. It's like beginning of the call. Ducky mentions he's thinking of starting a Starfinder campaign. What the call did not know is that they were going to be that party.
All right. There we go. That'll be the symbol for invisibility. So Orion is now invisible.
All right.
And he's got movement.
Wait, doesn't ABP give me bonus to my saves?
Yeah, you should get like
Yes.
resistance.
Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely haven't. Hold on now. Let me. How much did I get this level?
Oh my gosh.
I feel like you should have a +4 resistance, it looks like.
Rad's pulling a me on the last Pathfinder 2 session with Duck's AC.
+4 unless you
Okay.
points it to make it higher.
Yeah, I haven't put. Let's just say I haven't put any points into it. So I'm 4 points higher than that. That puts me at 22, which might still not save.
So what? Yeah. Wait, what? What was your total?
22.
You do make the save.
Ah, sweet. Now it feels significantly less impossible. I'm like, dang it! Ah, it's so high. Oh, my bonuses are crap. Why aren't they any higher?
Orion, you took your potion, yes?
Yes, I drank my extract and moved 30 feet. Do I need to make a stealth check?
All right.
Yes.
Then that means I get to add. My other one was definitely still a save. I rolled terribly. With not a save.
Wait, this is not showing my dex modifier for some reason, so I'm going to add that in manually. 19. Wait, sorry. My dex is at 21 right now, so that's a +5, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wait, yeah, that is actually showing it properly. Oh dear.
Nice. You start.
No, not really.
Oh yeah. You're going. Question for David. Even if they're invisible, if they're spotted, does that still count as flat-footed or something, or
if it's invisible to you, like it's literally invisible, then you're going to be flat-footed to it unless you have something like blind fighting.
Even if a perception check succeeds.
Perception check lets you know, oh crap, there's something there.
Gotcha, cool.
And then it stabs you.
So
it hurts.
Yep.
He does not get his attack of opportunity.
Why greater invisibility is really good.
Does he have blind sight? I mean, that's a thing sometimes dragons have.
Doesn't seem to, or I would have just used that.
Oh yeah, if you had blind sight, then you'd be like, wow, you're totally not invisible, folk.
Yeah, I think that's a different dragon that's got blind sight.
I think it's just high enough level dragons.
Okay, that is Orion's turn. He did a standard and move.
This is me forgetting one of their abilities. Oh.
But yeah, perception against somebody who is invisible is just like hearing a crackling on the ground. Oh, what? I heard that. But that doesn't let you actually nimbly dodge the fact that they stabbed you. Ow. Rude. Rude.
Alright, so you moved. What are you doing, Orion?
That's my complete action. Standard to drink the extract and move action to move.
Fantastic. Alright, it is Ring Dancer's turn, who rolls her eyes at the partially ashed Ashen Ice, looks this way, and 5 foots. She is going to look this dragon straight in the face, with an unerring air of fuck you, because that's what she does. And she is going to try to do a certain, what's this called? Knockout. That's the one. Knockout. Because she can, and leave it up to Ring Dancer to try to knock out a literal dragon. So first one here, smack. Which I believe actually does. Oh, and she has her fancy thing too. So plus that. I haven't made a macro for that, but I gotta add her thing in. Yes, that does hit. Cool. I gotta make a macro for her new thing. So that does, in fact, hit as she smacks it right across the face. He has to make me a fortitude save of that DC. Fantastic. Let's do this. There's his sheet. Fortitude. Probably gonna go in her favor. Yeah. Smacks her. This poor dragon right across the face. Cracks it across the jaw, rather. Though while he does wobble for just a second, somewhat stunned, he does not fall unconscious. He did roll rather well on that. He's certainly looking at Ring Dancer now, who's glaring at him, as if like saying, like, "Come at me, bro." Steady shoot. It is your turn.
All right. North or south? North or south?
Hawk is looking like he's about to tip over in the south direction. If you needed a grander scheme of things.
Okay. Sure. I will use my action to increase my range, and then I will charge to the south.
Go for it.
Yay. What does charge get me? I don't recall.
Plus 2
Plus
attack,
4.
2
Yes.
AC.
Okay. Well, oh yeah, I'm sorry. I rage. Excuse me.
Okay,
I have to rage first.
You have to rage first.
Then I extend my range. Oh wait, what spell do I want to cast on myself? Did we rest since our last fight? I think we did.
We were fully
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use mirror image on myself then.
Never a bad spell, really.
No, it's just last like 2 times I used it. It's like, let me cast mirror image on myself. Okay, then nobody attacks you. Oh, okay. It's a great spell that I didn't get to use. 1d4 plus 3 plus.
I mean, technically, you avoided all the damage. Good job.
Yeah, but anyway. Plus 1 image for 3 caster levels, so that's 3, right?
Mhm.
Or 12. All right, 7.
7 images, right?
Yeah,
Based.
for 3 caster levels. Actually, that's plus 4, so it's 8 images, which is the maximum number. Then I extend my range with a swift action, charge, and do an attack. I don't get a full attack, so I'm just going to click this, is going to have the full attack, but so 27.
All right, 27. Let's see here on his AC. Keep having to switch to this. Does hit, just barely.
Actually, can I go here for the charge?
Is it a straight line? Yeah, you could do that, yeah.
Okay, then that means that he's in my range if he happens to shift around for attacks opportunity. Okay.
Yes. Keep in mind, he also does have a reach of 10 feet. So.
Right, but...
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Clash of the Titans here, so 20 feet, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Is that, what kind of damage do you do with that?
It's just magic weapon damage.
Fantastic. So he takes minus that.
Magic slashing.
Bonk. He gets slashed. An almighty slash. He's internally, I suppose, lucky that he didn't get to that third attack.
I mean, yeah.
All right, this one.
I mean, if that third attack had been the first attack, it confirmed too. So.
All right. Now, this one right here. I just need to roll something for really quick. Don't mind me. Wonk. Fantastic. All right, Ancio, it is your turn.
Okay, so if I take a 5-foot step, I only get the first attack, right? The first iterative attack.
You could take a 5 foot and do a You could take a 5 foot and do
a full attack. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 5 foot doesn't take up your move action.
Yep.
But it also
5 foots are magic.
But it also means you can't use a move action.
That's
for
fine.
moving.
Yep.
I'm gonna do that and then shoot it.
Which one?
Well, the one right here.
That one's
That one.
That one seems to be down.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's down? Well,
that's not really fighting you.
Yeah, that was the one that I magic missiled and it just kind of collapsed.
Ah, well, I am not going to take a 5 foot then because I don't need
80
to.
damage is a lot of damage.
I'm going to shoot that one instead.
Yeah, Master Magic was great. Greater Magic was really good too.
I mean, I approached it with a simple idea. What if magic missile, but not a newbie wizard?
Right?
You shoot. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Throwing off the delicate balance, man.
First one hits, second one hits, third one hits, fourth one does not hit. Aw.
I mean, you say that, but the damage you did to one target at a 5th level spell, you could probably do more damage to more things with other spells.
Okay.
So
It's just reliable, which is nice.
let's see here. Give me the
Until SR gets involved, damn you, SR.
Give me the total. Give me the total with your +2. Also, keep in mind, you can add that to your macro. This is a future reference.
Is the +2 already in there?
Well, the thing is that it's different depending on what I'm attacking.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
that's why I didn't add it in.
Is that 37 with +2s?
Yes.
Fantastic. Take that.
In the future, you could make a buff and call it Dragon, and then make it +2/+2,
Now,
and then just turn it on.
He does seem to take less damage than normal.
Mm-hmm.
ER. Iron Dragons.
Wow, wow. However, you did get a couple good hits in. Start answer.
Yeah. Well, I was going to try to spell things, but apparently someone needs healing, and we have no cleric, so it's up to me.
Right, you could always accept my healing. Water, 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 water.
You're on the other end of the
fight. On the other front, we're fight on two fronts.
I am right at your side. Don't you know how friendship works?
I could be a tiny dragon.
And by that I mean I have a 60-foot movement speed when I'm hasting, which is basically all the time. But anyway, yes, do your thing.
Do it.
Spell. Okay. Step.
I'll start dancer stepping.
Because Buddy here needs healing badly, correct?
Yes, he does, but he's just kind of smiling. He looks like he's already fiddling for that holy symbol that he had shown you guys earlier.
Fine. Okay. Then I don't step. Let's see. If he looks like he has it handled, I'm not going to disrupt that. Nope, that's touch. Range. Suddenly it's imperative, and yeah, I should have did that.
I will point out in all of my Rouge Glory, you could always cast a spell, then step in and deliver it.
Not a communal spell.
Actually, yes, communal spells.
Well, yeah, then I can do it to me and one other person because everyone's so scattered about.
Yes, that's still a problem. But I more meant like if you wanted to heal Hawk. I mean, or you could do the communal thing and get yourself in Hawk. Haha! Look at that.
Apparently has healing handle.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm.
I'll point out that last session he did channel something during that. Shadow
Yeah. Yes.
You could always 5 foot over and buff our happy tanky person.
I'm probably all right.
What, you mean you don't want fire resistance?
Maybe.
It's like,
oh, wait! Fire resistance. Hold on, I hadn't opened my mind to this possibility yet.
See, that's what I was thinking.
Do what your character would do. My character is surviving and is not asking for help, so he will be full attacking next turn if this guy is not already on the floor. Which with our group, there's a half decent chance that he will be.
Every dragon hit the floor.
You just have to be one square to the right. That's annoying. Sorry about this. Usually I'm more prepared, but suddenly someone is doing my thing.
Rude.
Okay. How are the other two looking?
Ring Dancer looks like she could be doing better. She's not wobbling yet. Same with Steady Shoot. Actually, just for the sake of it,
I'm about health. I'm about half health right now. I can see your health. You're at about half health too. So
actually, I'm gonna do this maneuver for your direct party that aren't NPCs. I'm just gonna show up health because everybody pretty much heals in some way or another. It's like you guys are at this level now. Like,
because I can see me and Little Spout, and that's it.
Oh, sorry about that. I can see you, so I don't know.
I can see the green one's bar.
Yeah, it just popped up.
I can see everything.
Oh,
Mine sight's really good.
you're the GM. You have the GM.
No,
sight?
not quite.
Oh, okay.
So not
When I say everything, I mean everything within 90 feet.
Okay.
Look, you can be anything you want with the right attitude.
I can see everything that's currently trying to kill us. Except for that one colossal specter that's coming up out of the ground behind Star Dancer. I can't see that yet.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so what do you doing?
Apparently, Orion only has a red bar.
All there is red.
Star.
Yes, I'm trying to decide who's more prudent to protect, Hawk or Steady Shoot.
Probably Hawk. Hawk heals people. If you keep him alive, then I can.
Okay, I hope I don't have to resurrect you again. I will stand on top of Ash Ice.
Yeah, that. You're right. Yes.
Oh.
Me too.
I should cast the spell before moving so that I'm out of this dragon's range.
Yeah.
All right. Protection from energy. Step, touch. All three of us.
Just touching everybody? Touch.
Ring Dancer, Huck, and myself.
Fantastic.
We each gain 120 points of absorb fire.
Fantastic. Alright, that your turn?
That is my turn.
It's like hit points, but for fire.
He gives a little nod of his beak, and he does this maneuver. He backs up, because he's kind of not looking too hot, but he goes over to here. Once Roll20 will catch up with me. And as he does, he pulls out some kind of holy symbol. Feel free to give me a knowledge religion if you can see him. And as he does so, he just mutters a couple words.
I believe it. I believe as raging. I even if I could see him or had the religion skill, I can't roll. I'm sorry.
Well, as a wave of positive energy comes out, you can almost hear what sounds like the clattering of dice. It seems as Star Dancer, you realize his holy symbol is that of the author. Fantastic.
Oh, what a shocker!
Yeah, he's saying he was in it for the good story all last session. That's what he was saying. So everybody in the vicinity, unless you want to, of course, try to resist the energy with a will save.
And that was when you realized that Little Spout was actually undead the entire time!
Gets some healing, 21, including himself.
And what's the range on the burst?
30 feet.
Yeah, you don't get that.
Yes, I do.
It's 30 feet. Oh, are you 30 feet away?
Oh, wait. Is it 30 or 20? I just realized.
30.
It's 30.
Yeah, 30 feet. I get that healing.
Fantastic. He does have things to make sure that these dragons don't. Fantastic. Look at that.
Oh,
Not
selected
getting any
skill.
better.
Val accepts the 21. Ding!
And that is his turn. Little spout. All right, fuck him up.
Okay, so as it turns out, that guy is just close enough, as he was trying so hard to get Little Sprout in his cone. She will 5 foot over to there, which puts him 20 feet away. Means that the whipping begins.
The whipping begins.
She will clip clop her hooves for that awesome hasty effect, because that's important. And then she will whip it. She'll whip it good. Da 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 da.
Oh boy. All of them?
Yes.
All right.
It is a full attack. Does that crit confirm?
Let me double check. It barely confirms. Look at you.
Okay, ignore that crit damage though,
Okay.
because both Roll20 and what do you call it, Pathfinder, the computer game, do not do crit damage on kinesis correctly. What's up with that?
Well, give me the total damage, because your numbers are insane, and quite frankly, that's a lot of mental math. That's just hard to do.
Fine, be that way. See if I care.
It is the correct way.
I don't want to have to load up my calculator app.
Anyway, so this is the extra from the crit. There it is. All right. Yeah, it's actually a lot less impressive when you crit with a kinetic weapon.
You still have to describe your crit to me. That is
And-
avoidable.
Oh, should I still add it all together?
Yes, I would appreciate it.
Okay. That's still a thing. And they all hit, yes?
Yes, they all hit, and the one confirms. Now, how does it confirm? Oh boy, 135.
That's over 3 hits if it makes a difference.
Thanks.
Alright.
Yeah, the critical nudged the 36 up to a 53?
Nice.
But it did not nudge it up to, oh god, 78.
Yeah, he's
Roll20 was saying. It's like, no, stop that, you're bad.
Yeah, this one certainly does not, like, you smack it. He's pretty much like, he was like gonna like, he's looking all proud, all hardy, like he's gonna like slash the shit out of somebody, and you just smack, like with like a literal water club just across his face. Like, no, bad, bad dragon.
I mean, do I have to describe a takedown, or?
Oh no, he's not down. I just said, like, it's a critical.
Okay.
Describe your critical.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm still going to go with what I was talking about, as she first slaps him across the chin, possibly making him rear back. That's when the whip wraps around his exceptionally long draconic neck and slams him down into the floor, rocks flying everywhere. Just as he's like recovering from that, one more whip right between the horns.
Jesus. That's savage.
I mean, that's basically what happened. But he's still standing. Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Yeah. He is still.
On the other hand, this came from the little cute pony. So,
yeah, the tiny cute, like, haha, like. All right. Well.
I offer to not fight.
This one's turn. Doesn't seem to like give Stardancer a even second thought, as he more turns to the thing with the huge axe that was just slicing at him. That thing does not look like fun. However, hey, steady shoot.
Yes,
You have a bunch of mirror images, right?
it's true.
Be prepared to use
Let's see. I was trying to say, like, let's see what we can go through.
them. All right, so I'm gonna roll all of his attacks, and we're gonna go from there. Okay?
Oh god.
There we go. So he does 1 bite attack, 2 claw attacks, 2 wing attacks, and a tail slap. All toward you, Mr. I want to have a big.
I'm gonna hope that crit that hits an image.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So 36.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll them, and also all the stuff that does hit, I got a 20% blur. So.
Oh, based.
Oh god, blurry images.
But I think we have been playing it that he gets a chance to hit them first and doesn't get the blur first. So
Because like the images are the things that are like really around.
Yes.
first.
Yes.
Kinda looks
Anything?
like it.
Yes. Okay. On the first, basically, when I roll, if I roll 1, it hits me. Otherwise, it hits an image. So
Yeah,
bite.
so bite.
It hits me. Amazing.
Oh, nice. All right. Now
14.
Yep.
You still have the 20%.
Yep, 20% now.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
yeah.
Are
20%. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
All right. The second one is still D8 because he didn't hit an image.
No.
Yeah. It
Image.
pastes an image.
Poof.
That poor image. So it's poor little virtual life in front of its eyes.
Yep.
Yes. The third one, which I guess is the second claw,
Yep.
is
D7.
hits an image.
Hits an image. All right.
Then the 2 wings, one of them,
D6.
hits an image.
D5.
All right.
Then it hits me. There we
Ow,
go.
wing.
For 5
Wait,
damage.
wait.
20.
20.
Oh,
D20.
that's right.
You
That's right.
get your
That's
20.
right.
Oh.
No, that succeeds. That
oh,
means
that
it misses.
succeeds. It missed.
It missed.
Oh, I think that might have been like our first blur dodge.
Yeah. And then a 16 does not hit me.
All right.
But is it within 5 of hitting you?
Was it within 5 of hitting me?
You, yes.
Yes.
Then it hits an image.
Poof.
Great. Okay, so I got 4 images left.
All right.
Yes.
This dragon.
But those images really pay for themselves, really.
This
Uh-huh.
dragon
Actually-
looked like thoroughly like upset. At
Actually,
you
now that I think about it, I've been rolling all of these wrong because I should be
Huh?
rolling 1d9 since that's 8 images and me.
Oh, you had 80 images. Oh, oops.
Let's just roll it right from here going forward. So that means
Yes.
I still have 4 images, which means I'll roll 1d5 on the next hit. Got it.
That works. All right. Now it is Sir Thumbtack's turn. Oh boy.
This is how my character does tanking.
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
mirror image.
Mirror
That's-
image.
That, and he actually has a pretty decent hit point pool and a little bit of regeneration. And
Plus 40.
We take what we can get.
All
20
right.
AC is not that good at this level.
Takes. Do. Right into this thing square. With his minus 20 because plain sight. He's just kind of going across the thing. He's being a sneaky shit. Now, in fairness, I have to roll the dragon's perception here because that's a thing. So hang on. And he actually has a decent perception, but not good enough. It doesn't look like because he certainly doesn't take notice of the tiny thing that is going toward him. That being said, Orion, he's not hiding from you. You kind of see him scamper up toward you see like where all like the claws, like the fingers of his wings kind of connect. He's going up into like the crux of right there. You see him pull out his little thumbtack, and he just kind of goes, gives like a little like, and like stabs it in and tries to hit first of all. What is his modifier here? There's so many situational things with thumbtack that I just keep him on hero labs. Yeah. All right, so he is going to try to hit Sir Dragon with this, which I believe hits. Would be
What did that dragon ever do to you?
Um,
All right, fire.
So with the membranous part of his wings, he stabs right through it, and with his little bit of sneak attack, he just kind of like zippers down a little bit. Kind of hurts as he tears like a nice little sizable hole in the tiny wings, making the dragon be like, "The hell." Now what's his total damage?
Aha! The joke's on you now. You're less aerodynamic.
Yes. And Thumbtack does a total of 30 damage to the thing.
Ouch.
Yes. Doesn't seem to.
Does it still live?
It does seem to still be up.
I mean, if it literally got taken down by pushpin,
that would
have been great.
That would have been kind of funny.
Spot would have to clop even harder. Clop.
I'd like to think that the thing kind of like flails because that hurts. But in fairness, I'm going to give him a small reflex save. He clings on. It's mainly his thumbtack lodged in the thing that's keeping him on. And this dragon does not look like he is doing all too well. That being said, it is now that dragon's turn. Oh, that's not good.
And he challenged all the wrong people. That's the problem.
Yes. Well, first and foremost, he is just going to do one bite attack at Thumbtack. I'm trying to grab a hold of him. Let's see. Annoying little speck of a thing he is, because that did 30 damage and he did not appreciate that. And that does hit! He pretty much gets knocked. There's a small, like, oi! In the air before. Yeah, he's not there right now. And he takes a bit of...
Saying dragons don't normally have swallow whole, but when you're that small.
Yeah. That and a house rule I have. Orion, you hear the tiniest little crunch.
Oh.
Little spout shall give out a wail. No! That's size. This is what that is.
Good riddance.
What is that? He hasn't even wronged you yet.
Now he will.
There's a tiny crunch and a smile from the dragon. However, Orion, you're going to get a small attack of opportunity from this because he's not looking too good.
Wait, is it moving?
Yes, it is moving. Thus see this way.
Is it approaching me?
It is not approaching you, no.
Oh. But it's still moving through my threatened area, isn't it? Yep, it is.
With thumbtack.
Alright, let's see. I don't think it matters if thumbtack threatens because it's flat-footed to me, correct?
What do you mean? If thumbtack threatens?
Determining if I could get sneak attack or not. But because it's flat-footed to me, I still get it.
Yeah.
Alright, so this will be at a +2.
It hits.
Awesome. He is going to take a grand total of, let's see, what are hooves? 1d4s?
That sounds about right.
1d4 plus...
Those are not like the most best weapon, really.
Generally, they're not. Let's see.
I mean, it's more or less the same as attacking with a claw. It's just blunt.
And he's also going to take sneak attack damage.
Oh boy, here it comes. Alright, how do you want to do this?
Oh wait, there are important things that need to take place. Let's see.
Oh god.
Oh, hang on.
Okay, so
There he is. That's what I was trying to do. It was off a square.
Which one of us put him down? That's important.
So for those of you who can see the dragon, you see him reach around and nom, and you hear that tiny little crunch. And then as he's moving away, out of nowhere, his throat seems to cave in as a hoof shape digs deep into his trachea and crushes past his scales. From his throat, you can see blood splurt out as his skin seems to rip open, and part of the one of the tendons connecting his neck to the rest of his body gets sliced. So you see his neck kind of slurp around as blood spurts out, and he slides to a stop.
I imagine that is exactly the moment where Little Spout's whip just wraps right around his neck because it just has that handy handle. And just wrenches it off.
Ooh.
Now, based on where you punched him, along with the blood comes out the tiny little form of thumbtack on your hoof. Congratulations.
All right, thumbtack is floating on a bloody hoof.
Yep.
That he cannot see.
Looks like he has a couple broken bones. Very quickly.
Thumbtack rescue! Do-do-do-do-do-do!
Wow.
There's your killing bonus. You get a push pin.
Nice, I'll take it.
All right.
I mean, that sounds like here's your little bonus. You get a button. Yay!
Yeah.
All right.
You get so it's now your action.
I mean, have you been to a con, man? People will do things for buttons.
Okay.
Let's see. Orion, not expecting to do as exceptional as he did, he is very proud of the little pushpin button that he earned. So he's going to pin it to his bow tie that he never took off from like 3 sessions ago. So there's a little thumbtack floating around on Orion's neck. And he sees this other target down there. How far away is that target? Farther than he can run, unfortunately. Okay. In that case, Orion's going to be sneaky. He and Thumbtack are going to go this direction. Let me measure this off real quick. Okay. That is half movement there. Yes. And then, as a standard action, Orion is going to drink another extract.
Ooh, Fancy.
And I'll go ahead and roll stealth just in case there's something I can't see in here.
Go for it.
All right, rolled 11 stealth plus 20.
Very nice. I will
And
keep
then
that
for
in mind.
And then for extracts, Orion is going to gulp. And that's his turn.
Very nice. It is Ring Dancer's turn, and if Roll20 would cooperate with me and unfreeze for a moment, maybe she'd have a chance to smack the shit out of this thing. Unfortunately,
Maybe.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
We are waiting.
There we go. Okay, cool. So she's actually what is she gonna do? What's something that she can do here? I'm trying to think of a good thing. She does have that ability again. She could try that. Yeah, she's gonna try to do her part with that. Because that would technically be more helpful if it happened. Than not, she's gonna try once more her second knockout for the day. 36 does hit. Smack for a grand total of that damage. As she does so, Mr. Dragon has to give me a fortitude save. She does so. Oh, damn. He does roll higher than her DC, so once again, he kind of blinks. That made him a little woozy as Ring Dancer tried to knock him out again. It did not happen.
I'm confused. Why is Ring Dancer rolling fortitude?
Oh, you're right. Okay, what was that roll?
Derp.
It was 13 plus the dragon's thing. What's his thing?
I don't know.
Oh.
Does
All
that
right.
change things?
It does, because the dragon has a lower fortitude than Ring Dancer.
That's amazing.
yeah. So
Good job, Ring Dancer.
I take it back. Good catch. As she smacks this dragon, there's a brief couple pops in his eyes, and he falls unconscious for another number of rounds.
Oh no, he's helpless. What are we to do?
I know, right? Now let me see.
Leave
how
him
many...
alone?
Hang on, I gotta see how many rounds. As Ring Dancer, like, she literally jumped up and just smacked this thing right in the jaw.
I mean, Little Spout will be disappointed if she has to come over there and do it herself. That thing should be dead before she gets there.
3 rounds. Bonk. Oh, can't make this one sideways. It's top down. You get the point. 3. Poor guy.
Yes, you need to go 2 ahead in the turn order.
Yes. That was Ring Dancer's turn as she
Well, technically, because he got knocked over, those other 2 might have been hits.
what was that?
Okay. Because it's unconscious after the first hit, the other 2 hits might hit if she gets a full attack.
No, knockout is 1 attack. You get that.
Okay, knockout is itself a standard. Cool.
Yep. So, Ring Dancer's hope, she kind of shakes a little bit, looks toward Steady Shoot, and just says, "All yours, big guy."
Right. So it is mine. Therefore, it's time for that full attack.
No.
What?
No, don't do that.
It's helpless. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, it's coup de grace.
Oh, okay. Then that's coup de grace. Yeah. So, yes.
Finish him!
That means instead of that, the axe simply goes straight to the neck of the head, and then the neck, and then the head is off.
Well, I mean, you still have to roll critical damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I still have to roll critical damage? Okay, my bad.
Roll critical damage.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
And you have a great axe, don't you?
Yeah.
It's auto hits.
What's
Just
that?
roll critical.
Hold on. Yeah, I know. Hold on. I need to actually. Where's my list of?
We're calculating your death. Your death is very important to us. Please stand by.
Okay. How much more does
he has to roll a fortitude save that's greater than your amount. That's like, what is it? 10 or 15 plus the amount of damage.
You might do it.
Right, I'm just gonna roll my what's it called. I'm gonna roll my power attack, and I'm just gonna grab that number from that. Is so it's 3 times that. So let's just add in the first 3 hits.
I mean, okay, that's also possible.
It's 1. Coup de grace are 1 attack. It's an automatic crit, so you roll it.
He was just trying to calculate the crit.
I was just trying to calculate the crit. Yeah. It's 33 plus 37 plus 38. So that's 70.
A lot of damage.
108
70.
damage.
There you go.
There you go.
And
And
so
the
what does the
fortitude
dragon
save
technically have to
is-
roll against that?
It
it's
has to make a
save.
fortitude save in the hundreds.
He can still roll a nat 20 and save.
All right.
Yeah, it could roll a nat 20.
I'm just gonna roll a
But-
flat d20 because anything else is gonna be a failure.
Actually, considering the amount of damage done, I'm almost certain he's under con death, unless he just has a really deep health pool. But if it's past con death, just the flat damage, it's dead regardless.
I mean, we just want to know.
How much?
Okay.
How much is Hang on. Yeah. Well, let's roll a d20 first before we decide that.
Do it.
Yep. No.
We don't make it.
Yeah, that's not a natural 20. So, I mean, what that tells us is that not only did he kill it, but he definitely got the head to go pop.
Yeah, just floop.
So how much total damage was that? Just curious.
108.
108 technically wouldn't have brought it to even to starting to get con damage. So,
Huh.
but yeah.
Huh. But as it turns out, having the executioner literally do the executioner on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
GG. Good coup de grace.
This
Yeah.
one is
Gee, I wonder why executioners use great axes.
Antio.
Who knew?
I mean, they don't use great axes. They use executioner axes, which is a great axe with an additional d6 of damage.
Oh god, no!
Now, realistically, actually,
sword,
combat is over. This one is just kind of breathing on the ground. His eyes are not functioning right now.
Well, little spouts shall land upon his nose. That's just the kind of person she is, really.
Bonk, you're pulling a thumbtack.
Well, that's annoying.
And she shall tap with her hoof. Are you awake in there?
Unconscious dragging noises. Light snapping.
We killed all your friends. We don't really have to kill you, but I have a feeling when you wake up, you're gonna make us.
Haka smiles a little bit. Do you want to make that a story?
Huh? What? Which part?
Oh, I could make him awake. And he claps his little claws together.
Oh, well, I'm going to float over this way.
This skill to see if I can tell how far he is from me if he's like knocked unconscious or just sleeping.
What was that? Oh, this guy? Well, you gotta give me a heal check for that. Oh, yeah.
I did it. My abysmal heal skill.
I mean, both are viable options. It doesn't seem like he's doing too well. He's definitely got some bloody marks on him. Orion, the tiny form of thumbtack in your claws is still a creature, and that is still visible because he is not an object. He's not dead yet. As he's just kind of breathing a little bit, and he's kind of moaning a little bit. My wing, my wing.
Does heal work on bones?
Heal.
I would say heal
can stable.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, heal can stabilize, but it takes time to treat somebody with heal, several days.
Heal spell.
My house rule for broken bones is 15 damage. Every 15 healing is enough to.
Little Sprout is now waving. If we're healing him, I can heal him faster.
Or not 15. Sorry. Every 25 is usually what I do for broken
There's
bones.
just a little internal bruising if you get healed by her that way.
Water is the element of life and sometimes death.
He heals 130 hit points.
Oh, jeez.
God.
Well,
sure, just take Little Sprout's glory.
He is also no longer has ability damage, blinded, confused, dazed, dazzled, deafened, diseased, exhausted, fatigued, feeble-minded, insanity, nauseated, poisoned, or sickened, or stunned.
Do you know that episode of The Fairly Odd Parents where that one nerdy kid, he finally gets glasses and he's like, I could see, and then he suddenly gets really strong. I can fight, and he's got all these boulders. Yeah, that's pretty much Thumbtack right now.
All right. Orion.
But he did.
Orion.
For the sake of you just knowing, he did seem to have both a broken leg and a broken wing prior to that.
Yep, not anymore. He's healed.
Well, Orion takes him out of his neckerchief and puts him down on top of the unconscious dragon.
And here's the gif. Here's the gif I was talking about.
So, are we letting the dragon live?
suppose that's for you guys. You guys to decide.
It was pretty naughty. Tried to kill us.
I believe it had it coming.
And almost as if he had not stopped his conversation before, he walks back over here. So anyway, Miss Ring Dancers, now that we're not being so rudely interrupted, yes, I just need more diamond dust. And
How much dust?
And she just kind of backs over here. There was dragons here a second ago. Yes, and? And she just kind of shakes her head. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
So, since it seems the consensus is to murder the dragon, Little Spout is going to do that.
Wait a minute. That's not nice.
Thumbtack.
I mean, we have a dragon prisoner.
Thumbtack is landed on his head and just kind of like strikes a pose, kind of adjusting his wing. It still makes him wince a little bit because bones getting back in place is hard. And he strikes a small pose and just goes, "Well, just be sure to get my good side with a photo first, eh? Come on."
We're taking a prisoner? For who?
I don't know.
Be easier to kill it.
For the purposes of having a prisoner.
Well, okay, you get to hold on to that. I'm going to fly over here.
Thumbtack is asking for a picture of his good side atop the dragon's head.
Obligation to object. That's all I'm saying. Because he's helpless.
And he takes.
I mean, Little Spout is busy not paying attention.
Oi! That size slaughter you! Come on, I'm on a dragon's head, eh? That one just crunched me up, he did. And he points toward the other one.
You want me to do what?
Oi, get me good side! And he poses again on the dragon's snoot. Bonk. And the dragon kind of just like moves his head side to side a little bit.
And do what?
He wants you to take a picture of his good side on top of the dragon.
With what?
With what? My character doesn't understand what a picture is.
With
what?
This is. I was assuming you guys knew about those. Like all those picture boxes they were using in Aerolon.
Oh yeah, that's right. They had
Yeah,
pictures
yeah.
of me, didn't they? There were the posters. I remember the
Knowledge that
posters.
this world has.
Come on! Nobody's got one of those fancy photo things, do they?
Steady remembers the posters. That's right.
Hawk, his eyes kind of go wide. Oh, do I have one of those? And he starts going through his bag. Aha! And he pulls out a small one. Does he want a picture? Hold on. And he kind of goes over here and he takes Ash and Ice's body and kind of brings it up.
Wow.
And he all right. And he kind of puts it right here. Puts it in front. Strike a pose. And Hawk goes over here and he readies the camera. Thumbtack kind of blinks a little bit. Kind of gives a shrug. What's the harm it'll do? He strikes a pose that way it looks like he's standing triumphantly over both the dragon's nose with also Ash and Ice right there. And he looks
and Orion stands up straight and spreads his wings out wide and holds up a bloody hoof so that way they can see what killed the dragon.
This one seems disrespectful to Ash and Ice. We're just agreeing.
Yeah, Ring Dancer's just like gone up
I retrieve Ash and Ice and bring it over and bring it away from the picture. Let's not do that. How about that?
And he kind of blinks.
How about we don't and pretend we
I look down at Ring Dancer. I'm like, I can carry her if you'd like.
And Ring Dancer just kind of gives a shrug. Yeah, that'd probably be best. Also, and he looks over. She looks like with a raised eyebrow toward Hawk. Too soon, dude. And he just kind of gives a shrug. I didn't know her. And snaps the picture. Snap.
Question.
Was there a flash?
Yes, there was a very brief flash.
Orion hisses extremely loudly and starts eeing as he flies through the air into a wall. Plop.
Do helpless creatures still get fortitude and will saves?
Do what get fortitude saves?
Helpless creatures.
Helpless creatures still get saving throws, yes.
Unconscious helpless creatures?
Yes, because a coup de grace is a fortitude save.
Not what I was going to do.
But I mean, that is an example of a helpless creature getting a save.
Yeah. Well, that's also a special rule, but
there are some things that specifically note that unconscious things basically count as willing, but it depends on what the heck you're doing.
baleful polymorph.
Oh no!
Ooh.
no, God! You still have to get
Orion-
past that spell resistance. I know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to decide if it's worth doing.
I mean, the real question is are you casting the normal baleful polymorph, or are you turning him into a pony?
I don't have the other one because I don't
Aww.
remember where that is. What book was that in?
Now you want me to remember? I'm not playing a wizard right now.
There's so many books.
If I was playing a wizard, I'd know, because I probably have it.
That was Hybrid Blood.
I mean, that's a very logical book for it to be. Either which way.
This thing does not have good bookmarking. Oh my gosh.
The what? What was that?
I am looking it up.
Something about bookmarking.
Okay. Mr. GM person, you did see my various poses, I hope.
Sorry, I walk around my
Like,
room. You're gonna have to tell me about those.
Oh, because I did them a long time ago.
I walk around my room, David, outside of combat when I'm not sitting down rolling.
Oh, because Little Spot went over to the gold and she landed on it and she did a little dance, clink, 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 and then she started filling her bags of holding, taking 750 pounds of shinies.
All right. Well, I am going.
Coins. Ooh, crown. Coins.
Well, I'm not going to kill myself and separate out what every single coin and every single pile is. So if you guys are looting that hoard, I will gladly give you the whole hoard. And what it is.
That's basically what Little Spot is doing. Yeah,
Okay.
she is looting directly into her bag of holding because we can handle it. Because she has two of them.
I also have one.
All right.
I have a Type 2 and a Type 1. Oh.
I don't have a Type 2 yet. That's the goal with this money, though. Is up.
Oh, there you go.
Well, we have some money, finally. We were running out for a while.
Not that it's been hurting us, really.
I know.
All right, now.
Oh, no. We were so underpowered.
Let me make a new little note for this because
We haven't gotten gold in a long time, have we?
No, we haven't. Not since, before Erelon.
I still have over 6,000 gold.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm down to 160 gold.
I'm down to my Erelon stimulus check, guys.
So that's because I bought 1,000 gold.
Well, Little Spout splurged on getting those hoofsies of haste, which she is entirely in love. They're good. They're just
good.
Star Dancer, are you the one that's going to be casting Baleful Polymorph?
All right.
Okay, you should Star Trek.
So, show me who's all aware. I know Ring Dancer would just kind of let you guys do whatever you're gonna do with that dragon and kind of come up with.
Yeah. What are we going to do with the dragon?
Dr. Orion is ready to do a quick procedure on his neck unless someone is going to cast Baleful Polymorph, in which he's more than happy to assist.
Yeah. I mean, I could try, but I will waste a spell trying that if everyone is okay with this may not be a dragon anymore after this.
Thumbtack would think that's hilarious. In fact,
Yeah,
he suggests it's funny.
May not remember being a dragon anymore after this.
Ooh, a floppy-eared bunny with no tail.
Oi, make it a cat,
Take its
eh?
tail.
I can ride it. It'll be a little battle steed, eh? Come on.
No, cats would try to eat you.
No, they wouldn't.
I mean, you're basically a bird.
Oi!
The size of a bird.
That size is you.
And you are the size of a mouse.
Overcoming that spell resistance.
Yeah. Let's see. 28.
Are you using any of your Arcanist stuff?
Yes. Increase the DC.
All right. By one,
By
right?
one.
All right.
By one, yeah.
Now you make it. Oh boy. I'll give you that one because that was.
Okay, DC is 23. Has to roll a Fortitude save.
Fortitude save, huh?
Yep.
23, right? Let me roll
Yep.
that. What are you turning it into?
A floppy-eared bunny with no tail.
I will give it a tail.
Aw.
Wait, are we making a floppy-eared bunny with no tail or just a tail? Because either would be pretty funny. Or just a normal bunny.
Now, what can I turn it? Let's see.
A duck. Do it. Do
Um,
it. No, definitely no bias here.
and no more than 1 HP.
A duck.
Turn it into a chicken.
Does wolf tigers count as an animal, or is it a magic beast? It's like a magic beast thing, isn't it?
Regular animal.
You can just look into
Yeah.
Intelligence 1 or 2.
If you look into familiars, a lot of them fit into that description, so that would be a good one.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, you know what would be kind of sweet, but you can't do it technically per the rules, is turn it into a flying chupacabra.
You know what a wolf tiger is, right?
Well, unfortunately, a flying chupacabra has intelligence 3, so you couldn't do it with baleful polymorph.
Oh, wolf tiger is basically a bunny with antlers and bird wings.
I'd allow a chupacabra.
Would you? Oh, dude, turn it into a chupacabra, please. Flying
It bothers
chupacabra.
me that there isn't a random table for this.
What about a chupacabra act?
You should call that wild baleful polymorph, David, and make like an actual it's like a sorcerer wizard spell.
Well, all of this is tangential to did it fail its save?
It rolled a 3 plus its modifier. So yes, it failed its save.
Nice. Okay, it needs to roll a will save now also.
What was that?
Will save.
Oh yeah, because of that. What's the DC?
Same.
It rolled a 2, so no.
Oh, it is a normal. Let's see.
Flying chupacabra, do it.
What is a chupacabra?
It's a
It's something
lizard
that's
with
not
lots
an
of spikes.
animal.
I will show you exactly what it is if you would kindly turn this into a flying chupacabra. I promise you won't be disappointed.
David, this is the one exception I'll make for that.
I will do that just because you're asking, but otherwise, I'm there's a few that I'm partial to, but
I'm just saying, it's the exception. It's up to you. Whatever you guys decide.
Sure, why not? Flying chupacabra, just because.
Yay! Alright, so the huge dragon morphs down to a small creature, and Dr. Orion walks up to it, picks it up with his wings, and he just gushes all over this thing. She's perfect! And if you look in Duck Game, you can see what a flying chupacabra looks like.
Good.
I'll name her Lucille.
Okay.
You do that, and this thing just believes it's a chupacabra now too, right?
Oh yeah.
Based. All right.
Okay. Reread the description. Technically, it still might, depending on the level of intelligence, it's still a dragon, but it loses its extraordinary supernatural abilities, loses the ability to cast spells if it had the ability, it gains the alignment abilities and intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores of its new form in place of it.
Nice.
It still retains its class and level or HD, as well as all benefits deriving therefrom, such as base tech.
It's a very tough chupacabra.
It's a very.
It retains any class features other than spellcasting that aren't extraordinary supernatural abilities.
Hawk, after taking the picture and taking a couple more pictures of this whole thing happening, just kind of smiles. Huh. You better hope somebody doesn't do dispel magic on that, yeah? Alright, hang on, wrong accent. You better hope somebody doesn't do dispel magic on that one. Let's take a thumbtack. Got that one in my mind.
Like there's a wrong time for thumbtack.
Or, and he kind of thinks a little bit,
Like there's a right time for thumbtack. No.
or maybe some sort of orb. I don't know. Bunch of weird magical things. Make a good story, though, yeah? He thinks, oh, speaking of good stories, and he smiles. Mrs. White and Black Horse. Yes, you, that was the one.
Yes.
You said you had more dust.
How much do you need?
About this much to fill half the bag. And
Yeah, like half a. It sounds like it's half of a raise spell.
yeah.
Okay. What is that actually? Diamond dust worth how much?
5,000?
He's suggesting that he cast Resurrection.
Okay,
Oh,
I only
resurrection
have
might cost
1,000 worth.
Huh?
I only have diamond dust worth 1,000 GP.
I'll be back in a sec.
I wonder where we could get more valuables. He thinks. Ah!
Oh. Yeah, I take out the small pouch and show it to.
I mean, I feel like that's a perfect time for Little Spout to come around the corner looking totally innocent with no treasure to be seen.
Oh, yeah. Who all went over there to scout out the treasure? Because I can't split my attention between two things and then have one thing completely.
I believe as Little Spout was going loot, okay. Anseal came over and went, "What? Loot? Oh boy, loot.
All right. In the grand scheme of the first pile, I will show you here. I'm gonna take it you guys spend time doing this, by the way, because
we spend the time to.
Oh yeah, I mean they were having all this wonderful conversations and pictures, and Little Spout was going loot. Because Little Spout actually knows how to be an adventurer, haha. Which means loot first, pictures maybe later.
Alright, here in a second it'll show everybody the note that I made once Roll20 decides to cooperate.
Well, see, now she doesn't even feel bad because there weren't any diamonds.
Well, that was the first Dragon's Horde, not the second.
Oh, right.
Dragon Horde 2.
I mean, actually, to be fair, she probably wouldn't put the bag in her bag, so she's probably holding that in her mouth as she comes around the corner because she's afraid that maybe it's also a bag of holding and oh god.
Oh, no diamond dust.
That was the first Dragon's Horde.
Hopefully there's diamond dust in the other Dragon's Horde.
Hopefully.
Be nice.
It turns out the second dragon's name was Diamond Tiara.
And she has no diamond dust. Damn it.
Aww.
Do we have no. Isn't there like Persian spells that allow you to transfer types of wealth into other kinds of wealth?
Yes.
There's a Persian, I think it's a feat it's a trait that lets you pull out an amount of gold from your bag and treat it as the material component.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's an ability.
Spell for gem ponies that converts gold into jewelry. So you can just go, I have this amount of gold, cast a spell. I have this amount of diamond dust.
And the second Dragon's Horde. Now, I'm gonna let you guys kind of like divvy this out to whoever does. If you guys are taking things from here, do let me know, and also mark it on the actual note itself, or let me know.
I mean, at the moment, it is distributed between 3 bags of holding, 2 of which Little Spout is carrying, and 1 of which Anseal is carrying.
Aha. Magic items, 7.6 thousand GP of diamond dust.
Yep.
There we go.
Yay! and more restoration spells.
Yes.
Little Spout comes around the corner holding a bag in her mouth.
I kind of like the way when
and she shall say, if you can figure out what this bag is, I might be able to find some diamond dust.
Now, the diamond dust was kind of found in like the random little gold items and things that were just kind of scattered in there, and it's just really kind of.
I mean, that doesn't change what Little Spout says.
Yeah.
Okay.
Orion.
What with a bag? What with a bag?
She has a bag dangling from her mouth. You say, if you can figure out what this is, I might be able to find some diamond dust.
Orion ecstatically lights up, and his wings go straight up into the air, and he flutters over to you. He's like, "Let me."
Dangle, dangle, dangle. I mean, she's not hiding it. It's right there.
All right, Orion takes it and
Hold on.
immediately puts it.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time. What's going on, Ryan?
Are you asking me?
Yeah. The people were starting to talk over each other in Arcana rolls, and just one thing at a time. Hold on. Like.
Okay. Yeah. Orion takes the bag of tricks and puts it in his mouth and immediately begins sucking on it to determine the taste of the magic aura.
Oh my!
Little spout blinks.
Oh, what are you sucking?
He's sucking on the bag of tricks.
Also, isn't it spellcraft to identify things? Why are people rolling knowledge arcana?
I'm assuming, like I said, you guys took time to figure this stuff out, and you have Start Answer on your side, and any take 10 that she does to any Arcana roll is gonna get you there. Also, I'm pretty sure you as well, Orion.
Like, spellcraft! Spellcraft!
More spellcraft, like.
Okay, I'll roll spellcraft.
Oh, there we go.
Between the lot of you and your various tastings, you guys would know.
It's role-playing, man, so
Yes.
assuming you say what it is.
Yes. Well, that's what I was saying. Like,
Do you say what it is?
I think that was directed towards you, Orion.
I mean, Start Answer actually rolled the spellcraft. I don't know.
I didn't understand what you were saying. Okay, so what does the knowledge roll reveal?
Spellcraft is usually what you use to identify magic items. Fancy.
All right, Linsider rolls spellcraft. What does it reveal?
What?
Now it's asking if they actually said what it was or not. They haven't.
Are you guys wanting to roll individually for every one of these things? Because you certainly can. Just all of your take 10.
This is one specific thing.
Bag of tricks.
I'm aware. Nobody protested when I said when I said I'm assuming you guys take time to do this. Everybody said yes. So that's why I didn't hide anything on here.
Once somebody says what it is, then Little Spout will nod. Okay, only fair. I guess we can get some diamond dust. And she shrugs off her saddlebags, which both of them are bags of holding. And she starts reaching in there. Oh, ooh, this one looks like it has some diamond. She pulls out like a little ring with a little diamond in it. And this one pulls out a crown. Ooh, look at this one. Big old rod with all sorts of little diamonds speckled in it.
I should move that diamond dust to gems. Hang on, that would make more sense.
But I'm just saying, you said that's kind of how it is. So
yeah.
She's pulling out random stuff. Ooh, here's some diamond. Ooh, here's some diamond. Oh, look at this diamond.
Yeah, I'm not sure who would have figured out who. All I'm knowing is that between the lot of you and your various modifiers, you guys would figure it out. So, okay. Spellcaster.
I mean, I would also point out this is like the exact moment where you realize that a lot of looting has already happened while you guys were over here.
Well, yes.
And she's just digging stuff out. Oh, ooh, how about this?
Yeah, it's pretty much between Start Answer and Orion as to who's figuring out what is, but just between the you two, yeah, you guys.
Okay, I tell you what, we'll take tens and we'll cooperatively go through the loot and determine what is what and what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that is what we are assuming. The only thing that was an exception was the bag of tricks. That was the excuse for Little Spout to even reveal that she had satchels full of loot.
Yes, and on the description it says design provides clue to function. We're trying to determine what this bag of tricks does.
Gotcha.
If the design provides a clue, I imagine it has like a bunch of little animals dancing around it.
What was
That's what bags of tricks does.
Yeah. So let me just double check my notes here because I have notes on.
Notes? Who does that?
Yeah, my notes. You start looking at the bag of tricks here, and there does seem to be little bat designs around it.
Ooh. Orion is intrigued. All right, little bats. Bats provide a clue to its function.
Okay, ooh, says Little Spout as she pulls out a necklace with all sorts of diamonds speckled on it. Will this work?
Work for what? Who'd you ask?
I thought you were looking for diamonds.
I'm not looking for diamonds. He is.
Aquawaves.
Little Spout returns the wave, though she has a necklace dangling off of her hoof. swinging around wildly. Swing, swing, swing.
Hawk is surveying the half-burned form of Ash and Ice. Yeah, I suppose it's good. She's not getting any deader. Poke, 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 poke.
Dead noises.
Do these diamonds work or not?
Poke. Well, you gotta bring them over here. You're all the way over there. You wave.
She stuffs the diamonds back inside her bag of holding, and she puts them back on, and she stands back up. Clop, 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 clop. Then she puts them back down. Then she sits down. Then she opens them up. She starts digging in there. Okay, let's see.
All right, now very important, very important. And he gets the diamonds that he needs and looks towards the rest of you and kind of adds them into his little bag. Now he has he has enough to cover the rest of that cost. As long as you guys are putting in all of the diamond dust amount, I'll mark that as you guys are using it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Only 5,000, right?
Depends. Are you guys giving him the full 7,600 or 5,000 of it?
I mean, Little Spout is drawing out items until he has enough. Is that enough? No. Is that enough? No. Is that enough?
I'm asking party as a whole. What are you guys doing? That's what I need to know.
We're giving him the resources he needs to bring the companion.
Yeah, that's what we're really doing. We're trying to organize this resurrection, okay?
I mean, is he trying to mercenary us? Is he trying to get a cut of everything?
I don't think so.
He's just trying to make a good story.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he gets some of the loot. He helped.
I need an amount from an agreed upon amount.
The amount needed.
Yeah, I mean, he has 5,000. Are you just fulfilling the other 5,000 or giving him more than that so he has a little bit of his own after the fact?
A request additional from the party pool if he needs more.
I mean, it sounds like you're just giving him 5,000, so that's what I'm gonna.
5,000.
Okay, cool. that's what I need to know. All right, I marked that on the thing. 1,600 left. Or, wait,
I mean 6,000. I mean 200.
Sorry,
whatever.
Sorry. I did my math wrong there. 2,600 is what you guys have left. Let me change that again.
Yeah, I'm like, didn't it only require 5,000 total?
Yeah, sorry. I need to edit that again. I think I'm turning into a pumpkin before David is.
Look, this is what you get for making deals with Faye, okay?
Now, he did ask before he goes through with anything, who is going to be telling him the wonderful story that...
no, the resurrection does in fact require 5,000. I mean, 10,000.
Yeah.
So I can't even be revived yet?
Oh no, he's got 5,000 in his bag, ready to go. I was just wondering how much of that you guys are putting toward that. In any case,
we could give him more because he is the one that isn't his party member, you know.
Yep.
Well, he's still looking around at you guys. I'm not gonna do a thing until somebody says they're gonna tell him the story.
Tell who the story?
She blinks, or he blinks. Well, he points down to the thing that he's resurrecting. This one. You know her, right?
It's true.
Paw, and he drops the paw. Plunk. I'm sure she'd love to hear. That's why I'm doing this. All right, who's doing it? Trophobes.
Like, Little Spout was not paying attention. She pulls out a funny hat. Ooh, this lets you do what I do.
I nominate you. And he points towards you, Little Spout.
Huh? What?
Tell her the story. And he starts shaking around the bag and muttering things.
Here's a story about a nationalist who was adventuring us without any kind of fear. Perhaps they should have had some, then maybe they wouldn't be dead. But wouldn't that be nice?
And he's dancing side to side very happily and casting the spell here. And he does seem to be kind of like making a sermon of it, less so than actually just like saying somatic components and things like that. He seems to very joyfully be going along with what you're doing. There's what sounds to
They have a really long backstory that we don't know. Perhaps one day they will share it with us.
There's kind of like a clattering sound of dice from the gods themselves as
Oh no, we're back in second edition. He has to roll to survive being resurrected.
We knew her fiance, but now he's kidnapped. Or her brother, excuse
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
is the brother, right? My bad. That was the fiance of the other person, excuse me.
The flesh comes back to your burned floor.
But
Let
he
me
was
finish!
kidnapped.
Let me finish this description, God, please! Okay.
Okay. All right.
Comes all the way back toward Ashen Ice's body here. As blink, 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 Ashen, you take a glorious breath of fresh air. It's not really fresh. It smells like ash and ice. Haha. And you plop on the ground. With I believe 1 HP because this functions as raised dead. So.
Yeah.
And the first thing you're met with is the sight of a new griffin, and he just kind of blinks. Welcome.
And also a singing little spout.
What?
Hi. Welcome to the afterlife. And he smiles.
It's
Oh, you look like you need a drink. Splish.
All your friends are here too. And he blinks and he looks.
They
up.
all died too?
Yes, every single one of them. It's a shame.
I mean, Little Spout is aggressively spraying Ashen Ice in a healing fashion.
But wait, if I had just 1 HP, wouldn't that knock me out?
No, because Little Spout actually takes it and puts it in her buffer because she can do that. Actually, no, she used her
I don't
buffer,
know.
so she's going to take some non-lethal damage. But she can always choose to take the non-lethal instead of.
But yeah, he's smiling as you're being drenched from the side. That one over there, and he points to the tiny one, just got crunched. The one with the fists, and he points toward Ring Dancer, or hooves rather.
What are fists?
What she does.
Oh, this, and he holds up his talons. Holds up a fist.
Oh, right, never mind.
They still exist, like.
I forgot.
Well, he points towards Ring Dancer right over there. She tried to punch a dragon in the face, and I don't think he liked that. Shake, 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 shake.
Not surprised.
And that one with the chupacabra, and he points toward Orion, who I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. Yes, well, he's got a friend here now. He's his spirit guide. Yes, that's the one. Little Spout, why don't you tell our friend here how he died? Or, how you died? Little Spout?
I died of a heartbreak. Because we still haven't rescued my husband. We should really...
It's still quite a ways away.
We're working on it. I'm still very upset about that too.
Just have this massive headache. What even happened?
Well, you followed me into a very obvious
Fix
trap.
that.
We sprung the trap, and then you died very quickly. But don't worry, I didn't.
The ghost drained you.
That real.
Oh, Jesus. You're not.
Why am I still traveling with all of you?
You're not
If
one
it
of.
helps, I murdered them after they murdered you.
Hawk kind of steps over here. Oh, yes. You're not one of those things. And he points outwards, pointing out a couple of shadowy creatures that are still floating around the edge of the cave right over here that nobody but noticed right now.
I back up and like, oh, hey, no.
I'll point them out now that he's kind of pointing them out. These things have just been kind of like wandering at the side of the cave, just watching you guys this whole time.
Oh, there goes one.
I back
That's
up.
actually very creepy.
Like back here.
Does it stop there, or is it sneaking closer?
It does sneak kind of
Can't
closer.
see what anybody's talking about.
Then he just kind of like steps forward at it, and this thing steps 5 foot back. Oh yes, you're fine so long as you're around me.
Well, I mean,
And
if they
why-
bothered us, I would whip it a lot.
Because
That is
I'm
the thing
your
that I do.
guide, and he like spreads his wings very big, or rather,
No.
what do you think?
Now,
I
question.
think we need to find the exit to this place.
Flip club. Flip club.
I
Little
could
Spout
not agree with you more.
Bonk him on the head. Bonk.
I heard a question from Ash and Ice.
Yeah, is there a side effect from, like, not just dying, but also being drained and having my soul turned into a wraith?
That's why it took you so long to get here.
Is that all?
You think so?
Or...
Well, what else do you think would be a side effect?
Well, how would I know? I'm not some expert.
Little Spout pulls out a glowing morning star. Would this make you feel better?
Out of character, you do have one permanent negative level.
Yep.
We can fix that.
I don't even
That's
know
okay.
what a negative permanent level is. Or permanent negative level.
Yeah,
Your level Your level.
like all your
Wait.
rolls take a -1.
It basically gives you a -1 to every d20 and also -5 hit points.
Until a restoration. It's just the same as Raised Dead.
Nope. Full restoration.
Or full restoration.
Yes.
Ring Dancer is rolling her eyes. You guys are all dumbasses.
I mean, maybe, but I have a glowing whatever this is, he says, waving around the morning star.
I've already had to resurrect you once.
The ruiner of fun, she looks over toward Anseal. Are you going to tell them, or do I have to? Or her, rather. I'm not going through the rest of this cave with this nonsense.
To a couple, because I want to hear about that.
What was that?
That little spot asked, are you two a couple? Because I want to hear about that.
You know. And she shakes her head, and she actually turns a little pink for some reason.
Little Spout looks disappointed, but still hopeful.
As in, you'd have to give me a DC plus 19 check with her little pink cheeks, because she's already pink.
Do you mean perception? Sense motive? What?
I would say sense motive,
Yeah, sense motive would probably be better.
Well, that's a thing that she's terrible at. Whee!
Orion rolled a 20 sense motive.
Ah, yes. Her motive is that she's certainly embarrassed about something.
Wait, who are we talking about? We're talking about
There was a small little embarrassment at the words that the little spout put forward, being, "Are you guys a couple?" Something something, because that would be adorable. And she said, "Ew, no way." And
who's the couple?
Anseal and Ring Dancer.
Anseal and Ring Dancer. Didn't Anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That happened a long time ago.
Shit going down.
And not to Anseal.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But Anseal doesn't know this.
Yeah, that's why she's not saying anything. Hey,
yeah, like it didn't happen to Anseal. It happened to Isdal. Anyway, okay.
Isdal, who actually already had someone.
This is unfair.
Anyway.
She nudges Anseal again. So, are you going to tell them, or am I going to?
You tell them.
Hey, Little Spout's eyes are so shiny right now.
Ash and Ice, you're not dead. They're just being dumbasses. Aw, that ruins the story. I don't care.
I mean,
you're the antagonist now. I'm making it.
I mean, from our perspective, it just sets the story right again. We kind of need Ash and Ice to be alive so that we can help save her brother.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna screenshot this just for the future's sake. When I'm eventually going down the campaign images in the future, it'll just be a really funny thing to look back on.
The heart thing and what?
I mean, if it helps, this is essentially what Little Spout is seeing right now.
Ash and Ice.
Yes.
You are told that these guys are just being dumbasses. Hawk looks downtrodden that his story went awry, and called Ring Dancer an antagonist.
They're slightly confused because they've been ignoring all of this weird byplay and has been just saying it's straight. So,
welcome back to the world of living. Yada yada yada. Don't get your ass kicked next time. You understand?
Fine.
And she looks toward Orion, and you, and she glares at Orion a little bit with those big blue eyes.
Orion's ears perk up, and he tilts his head to the right.
Stop bringing half of our party into stupid situations. If you want to get yourself killed, you're free to.
Hey.
What's my advice?
You're fine. You beat the shit out of things. And she walks.
Woo! Clip top, clip top, clip top.
What was that, Orion? What were you saying?
Orion was starting to protest. Hey, this time wasn't my fault.
Mm. She shakes her head. Well, you're annoying, but I guess thank you or something like that. And she looks toward Hawk. Okay, are we done with the sappy shit?
Oh, hey, you might puts a hat on Ring.
Oh no. Wait, what did you do?
She put a hat on Ring Dancer.
You put a hat on Ring Dancer. What kind of hat?
A hat of disguise.
What kind of disguise?
All right, now just imagine you're something else, anything else. Well, I mean, it still has to kind of be U-shaped, but it could be different U-shaped. Try it.
And she raises an eyebrow, and it's one of those things where you're trying to tell somebody to not think of a hippo, because now you're thinking of a hippo. And you tell it, she's just kind of thinking.
The hippo!
It's like she doesn't want to, but you just now subconsciously put some image in her mind. And very briefly, she kind of just like starts going about, and it just has to be like their rough shape and everything, right? Like puts the specifications on the hat of or the hat of disguise again.
Basically, become anything that is your type, Faye, and also your same basic body structure, so quadrupedal.
And she already had something on the mind from earlier, and suddenly she looks like Isdell.
She looks like Isdell?
Yeah.
Little Spell tilts her head. That was not what she expected, but she still considers this a success.
Ring Dancer looks down, and she flings off the hat and looks back to normal. Never put that on me again.
Little Spell catches the hat. Anybody else want to try?
Me.
Here. Boom, right on the head.
Anseal just, what are you doing? I mean, you saw this. I have to ask, like, this is, you know who she was looking like.
Yeah, that's.
Mysterious. Anyway, Orion is now wearing the hat of disguise. Behold.
Orion is wearing the hat of disguise, and
can Anseal roll a sense motive to try to figure out what's going on?
Yeah, go for it.
What's the worst that could happen? Natural one.
That is a 14, actually.
She's embarrassed about something, and you now have context that it has to do something with Isdell. Orion puts on the hat.
Orion at first does not transform. He gives it some thought, but then he gets this bright idea, and he lies down and crosses his hooves and begins sucking on one of the claws on his wing, and he transforms into a pink mare.
What kind of pink mare?
I just posted in Duck's
head.
What?
It's in Duck's game.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Little Spout tilts her head. Oh, is that something you want? Or something you want to be? I mean, those are both kind of interesting, no matter which way you look at it.
That is extraordinarily creepy.
And the pink mare is going to stand back up, and the pink mare is going to use the same claw that she was just sucking on. She's going to take the head off and toss it like a frisbee back to Little Spell. Does that land on her head?
Depends. Just Little Spout catching it on her head?
Little Spout will catch it. Boop.
Boop.
All right. And pink mare turns back into Orion. He's like, yeah, that's Cassiopeia. I turn into her from time to time on my own. That's a fun hat. I like that hat.
Little Spout waves a hoof. Do you want it?
Orion's eyes light up. Yes, I do want that hat.
I mean, I can already do that. And she takes off the hat and holds it out to Orion.
Orion's expression goes very stern, and he graciously takes the hat and he says, this from now on will be my serious hat. And
suddenly Little Spout turns into a little version of Cassiopeia.
You're so cute! Look at your ears.
Hey! She says in her perfectly normal voice, because she has no idea what Cassiopeia sounds like.
Yeah, and Orion like flinches back and grimaces, and he's like, ew, that's nothing like what she sounds like. Terrible job.
I never met them.
What do you mean them? Cassiopeia is a lady.
Ladies are still thems.
Thumbtack,
Guys are thems, and rocks are thems. And
Thumbtack
not
is,
everybody's a them.
Thumbtack is looking extraordinarily confused, as if he wants to like something but can't because it's Orion. This is all confusing. I'm gonna go back with this one. I know she's a real one. Get off of me. All right.
Little Spout's form returns to normal. Little bits of vapor just kind of wafting off of her.
A thumbtack lands on Ash and Ice's nose. Oi! I'm gonna do your bag from now on, eh?
Why mine? I died.
I know. That's why I need to be in your bag. I'm your little protector. And you pat your nose. Pat, pat, pat.
And
What you say?
was
a
that
small
called?
thing can't protect you, either. You don't you say
Anyway,
it. That's Science, that is.
What? I
Did you
thought
protect
I
me
was supposed
last
to
time?
protect
Yeah, I
you.
did. I'm the one that tried to stab the thing.
Real talk, Ash and Ice. How are you?
I'm sorry?
Are you all right?
I think. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Have you? Yes.
I feel weaker.
Oh.
Yeah,
And he
probably
smiles.
the
Well, I know
death.
that you guys have a little bit more of that dusty stuff. If you'd throw it my way, I'd be more than happy to remedy that.
It's probably the death thing. Yeah.
But that's up to you, of course. And he gets
But
struck.
I gotta dig out more diamonds. And she lands. And she takes off her bags. And she sits down. She starts shuffling through the things. Okay. So, ooh, this one has some diamonds.
How much is it for removing the
Negative level.
I think it's 1,000.
You want to subtract another 1,000 from your diamond hoard?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Let me take that off.
What's the worst that could happen? Oh, right. We need 1,000 gold pieces worth of diamond. That's the worst that could happen. No!
All right. And he comes over here. And three standard actions later, he holds out a boop. Thumbtack dodges his boop. You get booped on the nose, Ash and Ice. Boop! You are no longer affected by your -1 level. The feeling of death unweighs upon you.
Yay!
Stretch. Oh, that feels better. I feel like I could still do with a rest.
And he looks around.
You're welcome. While everybody else was being distracted, I went and got the diamonds just for you.
Gather close. Come on. He gestures,
What? Group hug? Okay.
I love hugs. I'm good at those.
Yeah.
All right, now, question for the masses. Are you resting here, or are you continuing on?
You're all being very weird.
I mean, Little Spout attempts to reach over and grab Star Dancer. How far is that? Boop, boop. She'll have... Actually, no, she can just reach that. Well, shoot. Alright, well, then that's what Little Spout does. Grab! Come here!
He is asking you guys if you guys are continuing on or wanting to rest. Because he looks like he has something on his mind.
Huh?
We could rest.
I don't really need to rest. Little Spout shrugs. How about the rest of you?
I haven't even been hurt today.
yeah, you're the only one without singeing on your coat.
It barely touched me.
I could heal a little bit more.
Do you like water?
All right, hang on. And he kind of calculates a little bit. Come over here. Bring your group hug right up over here. Right here.
Okay.
Follow me. Yes.
Whee!
Yes.
I back up.
Oh, no. Get up here now. Follow me. You too, Steady.
I do keep a small distance.
Keep with me. Come on now. Thumbtack's really curious.
I will point out, Little Spout shall crack her whip, which means that the whip is now in play.
All right. little bit closer. Come on. Come on.
It's hug time, says Little Spout, looking at Anseal very specifically.
Don't have to hug, but you gotta participate. And everybody's in place. And so he starts muttering things. You're free to give me a spellcraft check as he casts the thing. Not stopping you.
Oh no, he's casting things. Guys, stop him!
Is anybody doing that before I roll it?
Wait,
33.
actually, trying to stop him?
He is casting this. He just needed everybody close to be able to do it.
Oh, I didn't even need to be there for this.
Well, the two furthest things apart need to be 30 feet from each other. So basically, it's a 15-foot sphere.
None of those are the actual heal, though.
Yep,
No.
I need to roll that. So for everybody,
3d8 plus level.
20 points of damage.
Oh, 20 points!
A whole 20 points, but to the whole party. So however many.
Well, I mean, that puts Little Spout at full.
I went from max health to max health.
Additionally, he starts.
Wow, that's good.
Wait, why does the maximum specify plus 35? Did they expect a level 35 caster to cast this spell?
I mean, it could happen.
I'm guessing that's for things that can cast this that are really high CR, like monsters and shit like
I
that.
was gonna say, like, you literally, you attack a god. It casts Cure Serious Wounds. Oh god!
Literally.
There's also ways to increase your caster level that it doesn't care if you're max level, it'll still increase it.
Also, he kind of does that thing where he also just holds out his thing and you guys start feeling good. However, he seems to be excluding the little thing that is unconscious on Orion's back. As you guys, unless you are undead, will gain this healing as well. 22 to you.
Hey, Orion is feeling as good as he can possibly feel.
You can feel better! Little Spout delivers one hug.
Aw. Orion is going to reach down and he's going to give you the best hug you've ever had. Stand by.
Oh, this is not. Wait a second. No, wait, no. This hug is going too far! I'm a married man!
Orion nuzzles your cheek and then puts you back down.
Okay. There are limits to good hugs.
It looks like your token's kind of looking toward Ring Dancer, and she kind of puts up a hoof. Don't even try, buddy.
Orion clops her hoof.
The same action as Anseal here. Like, Ring Dancer is healed this as well, plus this. Who else is still hurting? Because he's gonna do it again.
Me.
Hey, Little Spout is all the healed.
Plus another 18. Look at that.
Okay, I've already been all healed.
I was gonna say, if this was Pathfinder 2, you could have just done a targeted version of that, and just like, here, have all your hit points. Oh god.
And this looks like Mr. Ash and Ice is still having some issues, and so he comes over here directly. Ah, yes, and you're probably feeling terrible. And he gives you a little cheek, side to side to side to side. He just starts rubbing your cheek. It's really weird. Yep. You know the one. And he is going to be casting per cash roll, huh? Okay, cool. Just making sure that I was getting this right. And he is casting more individually towards you.
You cast things, that's so weird.
Yes. Once it rolls, roll 20 is just being slow on me.
Roll 20 is overwhelmed by the coronavirus. No, seriously, that is exactly what's happening.
Yes. Too many people are inside having to move all of their D&D campaigns to roll 20.
Yes.
Which, yeah, that does strike me. Like, people can't meet together now. Like, probably everybody's moving their stuff here.
Yes, to roll 20 or Fantasy Grounds.
27 to you.
Ooh.
Fantasy Ground has the advantage on this because they don't have a centralized thing that it all runs on.
Yeah, I'm debating moving from Roll20 to Fantasy Grounds for my campaign.
Yep. You know, how good is the line of sight? Because that's really what matters.
I'm going to update your health, Ash and Ice.
Alrighty.
I'm updating that, plus now this. You're at 88. There you go. And he smiles. All right, the story can continue unless you want to rest here, because I would appreciate that. And he gives a smile.
Well, I'm ready, says Little Spout, who was ready a long time ago. And yet, I get an impression that the story will pause no matter what.
Yes, because this would be a good stopping point, given that I know what's in the rest of this dungeon. So,
not to mention, 10 minutes left before David abruptly turns into a pumpkin.
It's almost that time. Bippity boppity boo. David is a pumpkin.
Look, it seemed like a good deal at the time. Okay, shut up.
When David was a pumpkin and is like, let's be human. I can make role playing games. This will be great.
This is like the Shrek version of David here. You know, instead of turning into an ogre after sunset, he turns into a pumpkin.
That's right.
It's terrible. Right. Terrible fate. Are you guys taking a long rest here then? I'm to assume.
Let's just go ahead and say yes. It'll make things simple.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus, Hawk would very much appreciate that after he just healed all of you guys out the
Yes.
ass, and
he did a great job.
Both of his 7th level slots.
So much healing.
I was my supposed to get? My gosh. I mean, I could everybody too. Whatever.
Yes, but you also are the person who can deal 80 flat damage on a magic missile. So you just use it for that. He says.
Yeah, I could have done that another 3 times.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Arcanists have crazy spell slots. Well,
I mean,
I'm gonna go ahead and push the button.
You say that, but they actually have less spell slots than others.
Oh yeah, because clerics are kind of ahead in that little bit. I know that.
But yeah, they have spell slots and cleric spells as a sorcerer.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and push the button. So say bye.